Hello everyone, Josha here. Welcome back to another episode of Josha Topics. This week's topic, we're talking about the most discontinued McDonald's items. We're doing something really different, and with the help of our very special guest, Abridged Silver.
Thank you for having me. This is actually the first time I've ever done a stream. Actually, the first time I've ever done a crossover or a collaboration, period.
Yes, anyways, it's great to have you in our show today.
Thank you very much. I hope we get to do this again because I have a good feeling about this. If you haven't seen, for those of you who haven't seen my channel, there'll be a link in the description, Kings of Chaos. Make sure to check that out because I do a bunch of crazy videos where I basically talk about movies and make really dumb jokes.
Yep, he does.
Anyway, like he said, we're going to be talking about McDonald's products that have been discontinued. And before anyone says anything, I want to point out right now, I love McDonald's. It's one of my favorite fast food places ever. But that doesn't mean that they haven't had their share of failures. Plus, a lot of them are at least interesting.
Okay, in a few moments, we'll be doing a slideshow of discontinued McDonald's items.
You still have those pictures I sent you?
Yep, I have them in my files.
Okay, you're the one who's going to decide what order we do them in?
Yep. Anyways, y'all do. Anyways, I want everybody sit back and relax and get something to munch on because we are going to experience the most discontinued McDonald's food items.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna share my screen.
Okay.
Okay. Boy. Let the presentation begin.
Okay.
Let's continue. Okay. First one.
Okay, we'll wait for it to load. So, since we just... Sorry. Since we've... How do I say this? Josh said we're going to be... As Josh said, we're going to be doing something a little differently. We're going to talk about each product, and we're going to discuss why it failed and discuss whether or not it should be brought back, and if so, what should be done differently to ensure that it's a success.
Okay. So can you see? Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay. First item is the McStuffins.
Oh, the McStuffins. This one's interesting. For those of you who faintly remember this, yes, this product existed. I've looked into it, and the reason that it came into existence is because McDonald's is known to try to cash in on a lot of things. When pizza pockets and all those microwaved. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, stuffed bread. All those hot pockets. They became popular. McDonald's decided they were gonna try to make their own version. I can't see the Josh, I can only see the files.
Let me check. Hold on. dun, dun, dun. Sorry about that.
It's fine.
No, I'll get it fixed up momentarily.
Okay. Okay,
Okay.
we're gonna talk a little bit more about that while Josh gets that set up. The main reason why the McStuffin failed is because I have a feeling McDonald's didn't understand the whole point of Hot Pockets. The main reason they became popular, forgive me if I stutter, it's because they're for people who don't want to go out. For people who either can't leave home or have to be secluded. The whole point of Hot Pockets is to heat up and go at home, not have to go anywhere. When you go to McDonald's, you're more likely going to get a Big Mac or some chicken nuggets or a fish sandwich or something you can't make at home. That's the whole point of fast food. How's that file coming?
It's going well. Just getting it set. Just getting it set up. So I want to say thank you guys so much for your patience, and the files will be popped in momentarily.
Okay.
And plus, it may take a while to get the files loaded because my internet is going completely blur.
It's okay. I've been having that same problem for a while. For people watching, if you've been having that problem lately, please let us know in the comments below, because if so, then this kind of thing needs to be reported. Anyway, while you get that set up, what are your thoughts on the McStuffins and what I just said?
Okay, my thoughts on McStuffins.
Mm-hmm.
I know we're trying McStuffins for a while because plus I know it reminds me of like Hot Pockets. It's like I know I have Hot Pockets for a while, but I think I give it a maybe on this one.
Yeah, actually, it kind of jumped ahead to the next part of the topic because the way we're doing this is we're going to talk about the product, discuss why it flopped, and then ask if it should be brought back, and if so, what we should do differently. I'm gonna wait for that. I'm gonna wait to discuss if it should be brought back until we get the picture up. Having trouble?
Yeah, I think it's the internet issue.
Oh boy.
I don't know why.
Well, streams aren't known for being short.
Yeah. And here we go. Here we go.
Do you mind if I say something while you're trying to pull that up?
Sure.
Well, while we're waiting, I think this might be a good time to bring something up and sort of do a promotion. We've done. I know, Josh, you technically did this in one of your videos, but I'm tough. But you know what they say: the more, the merrier. For those of you following either of us, we're not just limited to YouTube anymore. We've actually started second accounts to branch out onto other websites. Yeah, Josh, you know which one I'm talking about.
Yep. Odyssey.
Yep. You see what happened was one of my videos got falsely flagged by someone who I'm fairly certain does not own any part of the movie that I was reviewing. But anyway, I started to look for YouTube alternatives, and a lot of them gave me trouble, but then I found Odyssey. It's a bit different from YouTube, but it's still pretty interesting. I posted the video there, and I posted some of my other videos onto Odyssey as well, and I told some of my friends about it. Josh was one of them, and he set up an account there. If you want, and Josh, you think we should put a link? We should have a link to our Odyssey accounts in the description.
Sure, I'll put it later in the video. I'll do it after.
Okay. The thing about the descriptions is they're done after the video. Okay, so how's that file coming up?
You know, I think we're golden.
What do you mean golden?
It means we got the. I have the file saved. It looks like the internet is working really well.
Okay, good. Okay, well, let me know when you get that file pulled up, because I have a feeling a lot of people, the few people watching this, are probably wondering what a McStuffin is.
Yep.
Well, we just told them what it is. I mean, what it looks like.
Yeah. Don't worry, guys. I'm not gonna keep you all waiting for long.
Okay. So, okay, like we said, well, the reason the McStuffin failed is because the point of Hot Pockets is when you don't feel like getting fast food and you want something that's easy and quick to make.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now we got it.
Okay, I can see it now. So, on to the last part of each category that I mentioned. Should the McStuffins be brought back, and if so, what should be done differently?
Let's see. Oh, I forgot to talk about the camera.
Yeah. So Josh, what do you think? Should the McStuffins be brought back? If so, what should be done different?
Let me think. It has to be more flavor.
Yeah. And it has to be something that you can't get in stores, because if you're gonna get a Hot Pocket somewhere, it needs to stand out. It needs to be unique, because that's another thing. There's a lot of different Hot Pockets to choose from. I've had my share of bad ones in the past. I have my own brand that I stick with. For McDonald's, I think they need to get creative with the flavors. Maybe add some beef from their Big Mac. Max, add that to one. Maybe they can make another flavor that with meat from their chicken nuggets. Maybe make a fish one. Stuff like that. So I'm gonna give the McStuffins a maybe as well. It could work, but stuff needs to be done differently. McDonald's needs to get creative and give it something that you can't get in stores.
Okay.
Anything
And
you want to add?
nope, I guess that's pretty much it for the mixed stuff. It's now we're moving on to the next item.
Okay.
I'm gonna scroll my mouse into the next item is the McDonald's.
McDelt. It's it's called the McDLT, but
Oh, DLT.
yeah, but I think the McDelt sounds more amusing.
Sorry.
It's fine. So the McDLT. What was the McDLT? Well, as you can see from that picture of the container it was packaged in, it was basically a certain kind of burger. I think it may have been a Big Mac specifically, but what's different is that the container was made into two different sections. That way you'd have the warm burger and bun on one side and the cool vegetables on the other. This was done in order to keep the lettuce and tomatoes from getting heated before you ate the burger. I get where they're coming from with this because I have had homemade burgers before, and it does taste and it actually does taste pretty good when the vegetables and stuff you add to it are still cold and the meat's still warm. But but for people watching this, I think you can guess why the McDLT failed. Because having to put it together yourself it's not rocket science, but warm toppings is a bit of a minor problem compared to the problem of having to put two halves of a burger together. Plus, if you're doing it in a car, that could make things a lot worse. Anything you want to add, Josh?
Let's see. Alan McDonald.
Yeah, anything you want to add before we go on to ask if it should be brought back?
Okay, I got a question on the buns.
Yeah.
Wait, I wonder why is this bun red?
That's not a bun. That's a tomato.
Oh, it's tough. I thought it was a bun, but it was a tomato. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they put the buns on the very bottom so that way you could shove the two halves together. They advertised. I remembered looking at a lot of advertisement for it on YouTube. Mac Tonight specifically was amusing, but not even he could save the McDLT. So, the McDLT, should it be brought back? Josh, I'm gonna let you give your opinion first.
Okay. Before I give my opinion, if you guys have any opinions about the McDLT, let me know in the chat below.
Or if you have any opinions on any of these products that are different, please let us know because we both want to see them.
Okay. Before we show you opinions on the screen, I'll talk about. Let's hear my opinion first.
Yeah. Should the McDLT be brought back?
You know what? I give it a yes because the burger is so tender and juicy.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna pass on it. I don't think it should be brought back because it's not rocket science, but I do think warm toppings is a small annoyance compared to having to put the pieces together. I would say that if it was brought back, it should be advertised as a make-it-yourself burger, but those already exist. They're called the touchscreen menus. So, Josh is saying yes, I'm saying no. Let us know what you think Let us know what you think in the comments.
Okay, we got a couple opinions, and it's from Loa. It says, "I would get the mixed stuff in second chance," and
Okay.
we got another one for the DLT. It says, I will get a McDLT a second chance," and we got another one from YouTube
Ooh, this should be good. I would get a McDLT. Yeah, I'd probably get it just to try it, but I can see why it's been abandoned. Okay. Anything else, or should we move on to the next topic?
Okay. We are moving on to. Okay, I'm gonna scroll my mouse to the next topic. Next one is the Mighty Wings.
Oh, the Mighty Wings. Yes, McDonald's has tried to do nearly everything. I don't remember exactly when most of these came out, but the Mighty Wings was obviously made to try to cash in on Buffalo Wild Wings because there were a lot of restaurants trying to do that. I haven't been able to find much information on how people reacted, but with the Mighty Wings, I have seen a video of a news report of people talking about it. According to most people, the Mighty Wings tasted okay, but there weren't anything special about them, and you had a lot of other alternatives. Plus, a lot of people have reported that the Mighty Wings breading was so crunchy that it felt more like fried chicken than wings. Eventually, McDonald's had kind of overshot with the Mighty Wings, and eventually they started lowering the price just to get rid of them. And I heard the situation in Japan was twice as bad. They lowered the price there and added in a free dessert. But that's just what I've heard. I could be wrong.
Okay.
Okay, so sorry. So someone's boyfriend asked me if they should join the VC. I told him no. I told him no. He should just ask her how to view the stream. So Josh, what do you think? The Mighty Wings. Should they be given a second chance?
You know what? I'd give it a maybe.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it a maybe too, because I do think the Mighty Wings could work a second time, but some things need to be done differently. For one thing, the breading needs to be worked on. It needs to be less crunchy, because if I want fried chicken, I'll just go to KFC and order a leg or something like that. When someone orders wings, they expect it to be easy to bite into. At least I think. I haven't had wings for a while.
Me too. Me too. All I have is Popeye's chicken. That's it.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Also, sort of as a bonus idea for how to save the wings, I think what I'd also do is, in order to soften them, have them savored, soaked, and heated in a warm McDonald's sauce, and sell them as different flavors: barbecue sauce, sweet and sour sauce, honey mustard, ranch, all that good stuff.
Okay.
If you have any thoughts or opinions, let us know. Because we're still open to the comments.
Okay. We got a first comment from Jarka.
Jarka Shadow. Oh, nice.
Next one says no to the. He
No
said
to
no.
the wings.
Okay. Next comment from Laura.
Oh. I'll give a maybe to the wings.
Okay, looks like we got another comment from Jarka57.
Oh, okay.
They said wings are not for McDonald's at all. I respect your opinion,
yeah.
Jarka.
Yeah, point of streams is to watch and share your opinions. If there's no other comments, then I think we should move on to the onion nuggets.
Yep.
The onion nuggets. Oh, this is interesting. You would think, for most people who don't know about this, you would think that the onion nuggets were just a way to try to find a way to, forgive me if I stutter. You would think that McDonald's was trying to find a way to replace their chicken nuggets, but no. The onion nuggets actually came before the chicken McNuggets. You see, the people at McDonald's had noticed that onion rings had become a really, really, really popular lunch. So McDonald's wanted to cash in on that, and that's when the onion nuggets were born. I haven't been able to find much information on why they flopped, but I think most of us can guess why. Josh, before we move on to whether it should be brought back, what are your thoughts on them?
My thoughts on them. You know what? I used to not like onions, but my palate has changed, so I give it a yes.
Ah, the onion. Ah, yes. Okay. Well, we've jumped ahead to the last category. As for the onion nuggets, I'm gonna say yes, they probably should be brought back, but here's what needs to be done differently. I think McDonald's had the right idea. Onion rings are really popular, but trying to sell it as a meal, I think, was the biggest downside. I think if they want the onion nuggets to succeed, it needs to be sold as a side item, not as a meal. Because when it comes to sides, a lot of fast food places have different sides other than French fries. McDonald's just has fries. I think the onion nuggets would be a good replacement for people who are a little tired of French fries and want something else to go with their meals. What do you think, Josh?
I give it a yes.
Okay, and any other ideas for how it can be saved?
No way it can be saved is it has to be a little bit more flavor. It has to put a little bit more seasoning, not too much seasoning, because we don't want it to be salty.
Exactly, or spicy for that matter. Unless you're into spicy, I won't judge.
Okay.
Do we have any comments?
Well, let's say we got comments from Jaka and Luna. Let's go to the first one. It's Jaka.
Okay. Onion nugget. No.
Okay, let's move on to the next one.
Yeah. You think the onion nugget should be brought? Okay, we got some onion fans.
I agree. Okay, you know what? It's time to switch slides.
Alrighty. Yeah, we have at least 4 slides. And each one has 4 items, so that gives us 16 in total.
Okay, anyways, I'm gonna start showing my screen for a second so I can get so I can present the slides. Go.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Next slide.
Alrighty. Okay. Oh, this one's interesting. Okay, I'll let you decide which one we start with.
Let's start with the McCrabs.
Oh, the McCrab. This is one that I haven't really found a lot of information on. Basically, the McCrab kind of, as you can probably tell, it looks like it kind of looks like a tuna salad sandwich. It's actually crab meat, not tuna salad. And it's served between, that might look like hoagie buns, but they're actually hot dog buns. It's actually not completely debunked. It's still available in some McDonald's places, but it's usually seasonal because crabs are more active and reproduce more at certain times of the year. So yeah, but yeah, as for the McCrab, I think there's a few theories on why it failed, and I think the main one is because it didn't look appetizing to most people. What? Seafood is usually hit or miss when it comes to fast food places. I mean, I love the McDonald's fish sandwiches, but I think the reason is because they're crunchy, just like the fish sticks that most people grew up with. Yeah, Josh, before we move on to whether or not it should be brought back, based on the picture, what do you think?
So okay, I have a question.
Yeah?
This one, this look like I said, this one doesn't look like how it's a crab. Like, my question is, looks like a freaking tuna salad sandwich.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, apparently there is crab meat in there. It's just done differently, and that's why it looks like tuna. So, the McCrab. Should it be re-released worldwide? If so, what should be done different? I'm gonna let Josh have his opinion first before I give mine.
Yeah, and then I'll give then I'll show the rest of the others' opinions in the
Okay.
show. Okay, I give this probably a maybe because it needs to have more spice, a little bit more
Yeah.
spice.
Yeah, I give it a maybe too because honestly that picture does not look appetizing to me, and I actually love crab. I think what I do differently is the way it's processed. If you've ever had crab cakes before, I actually love them. I think what I do differently is have the meat formed into like a crab cake, have it fried or whatever it takes to get them to get them hard on the outside, crunchy stuff, and then put it on a hamburger bun and serve it like that. I think that'd be more appetizing to more people. But that's just me talking.
Let's see. Okay. Anyways, before we move on to the next item, it's time to share the other opinions from our audiences,
Yep. Let's
from our
see.
viewers. First one is from Joker.
Okay. Not a crab fan. Ah.
Okay. I respect your opinion, Joker.
Yeah. Not everyone likes the same thing. That's
Yeah.
what makes people beautiful. I
Okay.
know I sound like a used car salesman now. Okay, who's our next one?
Next one is from Laura.
Maybe the McCrab shouldn't be brought back because this is not This is not Subway.
That is the most.
That's cute.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, we're moving on to this is this one. This one's gonna make me laugh, but it sounds most inappropriate. The one and only infamous McGangbang.
Hmm. I'd make I'd make an inappropriate joke, but I think most of our viewers have already made one in their heads.
Yeah.
Oh, the McGangbang. If you can't tell from the picture, it's basically like a triple pounder Big Mac. It's basically two hamburger buns and a piece of chicken from a chicken sandwich. sandwich at the center of it. It's. I think the naming choice was different than what most people think. I think that with the bang, they meant that it was supposed to get more bang for your buck since you were getting more for not much higher of a price. But yeah, that name is just too inappropriate and it probably gave McDonald's some flack. Also, we can't forget the fact that that thing is huge. I mean, even if you like Big Macs, that is just too much of a mouthful. Ugh. So, Josh, what do you think?
What do I think?
Yep.
I might give it possibly. You know what? It's kind of hard to choose, guys. This 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 burger looks so good, but I give it a maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a maybe too. I think it could work, but I think some things need to be different. First off, the size needs to be toned down a bit. I like the idea of having both hamburger and chicken in the same between the same bun, but I think it just needs to be one patty and one slice of chicken because this is way too big. Also, it needs a different name that won't make people think that won't give certain people bad flashbacks.
Yep.
And any other ideas for how you'd save it, Josh?
I'm also. Oh, I got another one. Plus, it's supposed to be a Mick. It's supposed to be a different one. Like, this name has to be changed. Like the Mick Game Bang.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, this one, this item and the word game is something off of a freaking GTA game
Mm-hmm.
or Family Guy example.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not sure how to use that fact to save it, but okay.
All right.
Okay. Have we gotten any responses?
We got one response from Jerka.
Okay.
Oh, we got another one from Luna. Let's go with Jerka first.
Okay.
Like I said, first come, first serve responses.
Yep. Name have one less burger. A burger plus McChicken is pretty good, pretty much.
Okay. We'll move on to the next comment from Laura.
Nick Gangbag should be brought back with a better name. Well, I guess she's willing to try getting through that huge thing.
You know what? I agree with you, Luna. I agree with you.
Yeah. I'd make a joke, but I have a feeling. No, I'm not going there. I'm supposed to be a family character.
Yes, plus this is supposed to be like a family-friendly stream.
Exactly. Okay, so we got the McLean and the McSpaghetti. Which do you want to talk about next?
Okay, next is the McLean.
Okay, the McLean. This one's interesting. The McLean was actually made in the, I forgot if it was the 80s or 90s, but they advertised it as a burger that was made with less fat as a way to help people lose weight. So that way if you wanted to be able to enjoy fast food but not have to go too far off your diet, the McLean was there. From what I've heard in its development, they used seaweed extracts in order to get the meat held together. As a result, they said that the reason was that it failed was because it was slightly higher than a Big Mac, and plus the meat was reported to be really, really dry because they were using seaweed extracts rather than what they usually use. Ugh. So yeah, that's the reason the McLean failed. Your thoughts, Josh?
Okay, my thoughts on a McLean burger. You know what? Give it a maybe on this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a maybe too. Burger King actually introduced something called the Impossible Whopper, which I'm not sure if it's still on the menu or not, but people who have done taste tests have reported that it tasted exactly like the meat of a Whopper. If Burger King can pull that off, I think McDonald's might be able to bring the McLean back by doing something like that. I'm not saying that it has to be exact because no two places are going to be exactly the same, but I think McDonald's has the resources and the money to make something similar to that happen. So I'm going to give it a maybe too.
Okay, anyways, I want everyone to share your thoughts about the McLean.
Oh, before we do, I've actually been talking to some people on Discord while we were screening this. If I click the link at the top, will it send people to the stream where they can leave comments, or will they be connected to through voice as well?
You know what? I was gonna do it, but sadly, it's only gonna be just me and Silver this time.
That's not what I meant.
Oh,
I meant if I send them a. Wait, are we doing this live from YouTube?
yeah, we're doing this from YouTube.
In that case, I'm gonna look something up. What's the name of your channel?
Josha Home Entertainment.
Okay, I'm good. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can set. I'm gonna see if I can fuck. Okay, yeah, I see it now. I'm gonna send a link. I'm gonna send a link to some of my friends, so that way they can watch. That way they can watch and comment on the stream too.
Yeah, that'd be a great idea. Okay, right.
So what about you? What's your opinion? Should it be brought back?
I think it has to be more. The reason why I want they should brought back because it has to be more seasoned to improve the flavor and get more color.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so do we have any comments? Yep.
Let's see. First one's from Jarka.
Okay. That burger sounds a bit nasty hearing seaweed. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, do we have any new members watching?
Yeah, we got Zane the Warthog watching.
Okay.
And looks like Zane the Warthog just posted a funny comment. I'm not gonna shoot. No, I'm just gonna show. Screw it. Anyways, we will pass on the Met game banner. Actually, we are.
Yeah, we already talked about it. We gave it both a maybe.
Yep. Okay. We got another one. We got another comment from Laura.
Okay.
Let's see.
I think the McLean should be brought back.
I agree with lower on that.
Okay. Yeah.
Looks like we got two comments from Zane.
All right.
Next one is, and we got another one from him. McLean could work if done right.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're moving on to the mixed spaghetti.
The mixed spaghetti. Oh boy. This one's actually interesting because I heard that the show Bob's Burgers did an episode that was based on this. The mixed spaghetti was, I think at this point Italian restaurants were becoming popular, so that might be why the mixed spaghetti came into existence. But I haven't been able to find much information on how people reacted. I think from what I've heard from most people, the mixed spaghetti wasn't that good. I think a lot of people have reported that the meat sauce and the spaghetti itself tasted like spaghetti noodles with ketchup on it.
Wow.
Yeah, poorly made may have been one of the reasons it flopped, and another is because someone online pointed this out. The point of going out to a fast food place is when you don't feel like having spaghetti for supper the ninth time. So yeah, I think that might be why it failed. I could be wrong. If anyone has any other information as to why it failed, please let us know. So, anything you want to add before we go into the whole debate of whether it should be brought back?
Let's see.
One other thing I forgot to mention is that it's also one of those items that hasn't been completely discontinued. Apparently, it's still available in a few McDonald's restaurants in the Philippines. So, if I ever go to the Philippines, I know where I'm eating just for the heck of it. Anything you want to add, Josh?
Let's see. If I want to add the truth is, I'm a fan of pasta, like lasagna, spaghetti, you name it. And plus, this meat sauce needs to have more spices. It needs to be salt and more more seasoning.
Yeah.
Not too much.
Now that I take a closer look, it kind of looks like there's huge chunks of tomato in it. Yeah. So, should the mixed spaghetti be brought back?
I give it a maybe.
Yeah, I'm giving it a maybe too because I'm with Josh on this. I think the sauce needs to be done better. Needs to have more spices, needs to have more meat, maybe some meatballs, all that stuff. So I'm giving it a maybe too.
Okay. Anyways, it's time to read some response from our viewers. First one is from Josha.
Okay. Yeah, like seafood, Italian food is another thing that's hit or miss.
Okay. Laura is up next.
Don't think the Ep6 is America, not Italy. That's funny because it's true.
Next, we got Zane. And look what comment has two letters. It say ew. I want the word he said ew on. Is it the spaghetti or I don't know.
Or maybe it was my description.
Probably.
Yeah, because if someone describes spaghetti as tasting like spaghetti, like pasta with ketchup on it, that's probably how I'd react too.
Yeah. I'll react the same thing as you both. Ew.
Yeah. Okay. Any other comments you want to highlight, or should we move on to the next one?
Yes, but actually, before we move on, no, I'm gonna take a little bit of a short break, but we'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stop sharing my screen and we'll go. Anyways, there's still more to come, so.
Yeah, we're only halfway done. So I'm gonna go get a drink. Josh is gonna do something.
Anyways.
So actually that's good. It gives me a chance to do this. After these messages, we'll be right back.
Okay, anyways.
I've always wanted to do that.
Anyways, guys, do me a favor and stick around and feel free to talk amongst yourselves. We'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. While we wait for Silver, I want to say. Wow. Looks like the stream is going well now. We finally got a few people to join. And I want to say thank you guys. Before we get right into that, I want to say
Okay. Okay, are we ready to continue?
you know what? Before we continue, I got something to say. The reason why I was so happy that I got community tab, it was life changing for me. You know what I mean?
Not exactly. Could you explain why it was life changing?
Yeah, because it's gonna be easier for me to get my audience engaged, get my people engaged,
Ah.
and keep them informed. Anyways,
Anyway, we hope we didn't keep most. I hope we didn't keep anyone waiting too long.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you guys?
And plus, let me just say one more thing. That even outside of McDonald's, seems like every fast food place has its own share of things that didn't go, of products that didn't sell. If you enjoy this video and want to see others like it, let us know in the comments section, and we will definitely continue because I hear Burger King used to have a burrito that flopped.
Okay. Anyways, we're moving on to our next slide.
Oh boy. Get ready for these because I did research on all of them, and a lot of them had some really messed up stories to tell.
Yep. Yep. I totally agree, dude. Totally messed up.
Okay, what's the next one?
Next one we got, okay. Let's see.
Okay, while you get that set up, someone watching sent me a link, sent me a message on Discord who said that we should talk about canceled fast food places.
I wish we could do it now, but sadly, we don't want to get off topic.
I think he means sometime in the future, and I hope we get to do that too because there's quite a few interesting ones that I do want to talk about in future videos.
I'm also looking forward to talking about it, and also in my future videos too, because I'm kind of a fast foodie dude.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, what do we have next?
Okay, it's coming up. Sorry, but I must accidentally push the comment, but I just need to hide that.
That's fine.
Moving on to the next one. Next slide. Going on now. Here we go.
Okay, this is where we get to the interesting stuff. What do you want to start with?
Okay. Before I start, I got a question for all of you. Do you guys like pizza? Said
I
some
hope.
of you guys. You know what, Laura? You're in luck because we're going to our first item. The first item is the McPizza.
Oh, the McPizza. This one's an interesting one. Like the McSpaghetti and the McCrab, the McPizza is one of those items that's not completely discontinued. It's still available in a few places in Orlando, Florida, if I ever go there, I know where I'm going to eat too. The McPizza was made in response to Pizza Hut and a lot of other pizza places becoming extremely popular, and unlike a lot of other items on the that we've talked about, people have actually reported liking the McPizza. I've actually seen some of the commercials for it, and it made it look really good. While the McPizza was well received, what killed it was how long it took to make it. The McPizza took up to 11 minutes to make, which is actually pretty fast for pizza made directly from dough. But it's not quite fast enough for a McDonald's drive-thru. I can imagine I'm not sure if the drive-thru was active when the McPizza was out, but I'd imagine that if it was, it held people up in it for a really long time. Which is kind of a shame, and plus, according to some people online, they actually reported that the McPizza tasted like a Big Mac made into a pizza with the meat, cheese, and stuff. Josh, anything you want to add or say?
Yeah, but looks like the pizza looks so good, because
Yeah,
all the cheese.
yeah. And when you get fries next to it, I'm still under the impression that no one makes better fries than McDonald's. Yeah. I have a feeling I'm making Josh hungry right now, but Josh, anything you want to add?
And it looks like the pizza is so delicious,
Yeah, I think so. So, should the McPizza be given a second chance? If so, what should be done differently? I'm going to let Josh have his opinion first since it's his show.
My opinion on the McPizza, it's kind of hard to think of. So look, this pizza looks so delicious, but it needs to have just a little bit. It has to have just a little bit more cheese. They can't put too much cheese.
Yeah.
We don't want to make it greasy. And
Yeah.
plus,
still, like I said, that's not the reason the McPizza failed. It failed because it took too long to make, and plus foreign baked things aren't McDonald's bread and butter.
okay.
So, should it be brought back? If so, how?
I give it a complete. I'll probably give it a. The truth is, I like pizza, but I'm giving this a maybe.
Yeah, I'm giving it a maybe too. I think it could work, but I think what I'd do is one simple thing. Leave it off the drive-thru menu. If someone wants to make pizza, they have to order in and be patient because that's how long it takes to make them. Unless there's a new type of stove that can ensure that the pizza gets baked quicker, I think leaving it off the drive-thru menu is probably the best option.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. So any highlighted comments?
Okay, let's go with the first one. The first one's from Josha.
Pizza is not fast food. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. The 11 minutes is actually pretty quick for pizza, but not quick enough for fast food.
Okay. Anyways, we got another one from I think Zane just said. I hate to show the look. Let's see Zane's funny comment. It says
Okay,
goes. "Bruh."
bruh.
Okay, next one. Okay, next comic is from Laura.
I don't think the McPizza should be brought back for the same reason as the spaghetti.
Okay, anyways,
Yeah.
I think Laura's been spamming two questions.
What do you
But
mean?
hey,
What do you mean spamming?
watch.
I don't think. Oh, never mind. It's probably a mistake. Like you
Yeah,
said before, there's been some Wi-Fi issues.
yeah, probably. It's been
If
some
anyone else
content.
has been having the same issues that we have, please let us know in the comments because it needs. Because if a lot of other people have had it, then it needs to be addressed.
Yep.
Okay, what should we talk about next?
Wait, we got one. We got one more. We got one more comment from Joker. Actually, I was thinking the pizza could work if it's only dining option, not drive-through.
Yeah, so basically what I said.
And we
Yeah,
got
because with pizza, it's probably one of the few things I'd actually wait for. With chicken nuggets and a burger, I'd probably get extremely mad if it took that long.
okay. Anyways, we are moving on. We gotta go down to the McSalad. Here we come.
The mixed salad shakers. This is actually interesting because for anyone who's ever had one of McDonald's small salad bowls, this actually came first. The McSalad shakers were made as people who were made for people who were looking for a healthy alternative. This was actually pretty cool because, as you can probably tell from the picture, it came in 3 different types of salads. The way this worked is that they were placed into these clear plastic cups with lids. Once the vegetables and toppings and dressings were all added, you put the lid on and you shook them up until they all got mixed. Some people have speculated that the reason it failed is because the idea of these green cups that looked like green Slurpee cups didn't look that appetizing. But I actually think it's because it was before McDonald's added salads to their menu. Josh, what are your thoughts on this?
My thoughts on the cups is the truth is solid because the mixed salt shakers looks kind of healthy. It's for people with weight management issues, but I give it a. I'm kind of fuzzy on if it's if it tastes because it doesn't look appetizing.
Yeah, honestly, I don't really think I don't really think the whole it looking like a green Slurpee. I don't think it looks that bad because honestly, I kind of like the gimmick idea.
I agree.
So, should it be brought back? If so, how? I'm gonna let you give your thoughts first.
You know what? My thoughts on it. The truth is, the salad is so healthy, but it needs to be brought back. It needs to be. They have to put a chopped grilled chicken
Hmm. Yeah,
and put a little.
I think grilled chicken Caesar is one of the flavors. If I squint my eyes, yeah, that's what it says.
Yep.
So, should it be brought back?
I give it a maybe on this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a yes or a maybe because here's what I think I would do to make sure it lasted a second time. First, the cup would have to be thicker and reusable, and second, advertise it as a since McDonald's kids meal toys are extremely popular. I think I'd advertise it as one of those. Have the cups be thicker and have it layers fill with small bits of uncooked rice or something small in there that kind of make a sound when you shake it up. That way it would make them fun. You could even advertise it like that. Shake, 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 shake. What do you think, Josh?
Like I said, I give it a maybe on this one.
Yeah. So if Josh has nothing more to say, what do our viewers think?
So let's see. Let's start with Jerka.
Nope, for me.
Next,
Solid shouldn't be back. They should stay only plates. Okay. Okay, and who's okay? Any other comments?
if not, we can move on to our next item.
Okay, I'll let you decide what that next item is.
Okay, next one is the Hula Burger.
Okay, this one's actually interesting. The Hula Burger is, if for people looking at this who can't tell what it is, it's basically a sandwich with a slice of grilled pineapple instead of meat. You would think that this, from based on the name, at first I thought it was made as sort of a Hawaiian theme, but the reason for it is because the founder of McDonald's, the person who made it, was still alive at the time that this came out. Back then he was trying to make a meal to cash in on Catholics refusing to eat meat on Sundays. So that's when he came up with the idea. The Hula Burger didn't last for very long, and from what I heard, it didn't sell a lot. And the reason for it is because I guess people don't find the idea of a grilled pineapple sandwich appetizing. Josh, what are your thoughts?
Okay, my thoughts on the Hula Burger is I like it. As a matter of fact, it's kind of a little bit. It's kind of a healthy choice because you use some kind of pineapples and they breaded it just like they did it in breaded chicken, but breaded.
I actually don't know if it was breaded or not because it wasn't around long enough for me to try one. I think it may have just been grilled pineapple. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it was breaded. I don't know.
I think the most they use it just like a chicken. It's like a chicken fried steak, but it's chicken fried pineapple.
Yeah. So, what do you think? Should it be brought back or?
Hey, you know what? I think I give it a. I'm gonna give it a yes on the burger because because it's kind of a healthy choice.
Yeah.
But if I have to put a little bit of Hawaiian barbecue sauce, it can make it more flavorful.
Yeah. I'd probably try to bring it back too, but I do a few things different. First, I like what you said before. I think the pineapple should have been breaded and then grilled, because I have tried breaded fruit before, baked fruit before, and I really do like baked fruit. I think what I do differently is, like you said, add Hawaiian style barbecue sauce and maybe add some and then of course have the pineapple breaded, and also I'd advertise it differently. I'd advertise it with a Hawaiian theme. Like tiki torches, totem poles, hula dancers with grass skirts. Have that famous Hawaiian drum music play, and then the meat of your commercial is the hula burger. Now for a limited time, only at McDonald's. Imagine the drums doing that little jingle, bum 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 bum.
Like this. Yes.
Yeah, except I think they use steel drums. I could be wrong, but what do you think, Josh?
I give it a. No, I kind of give it a yes on the Hawaiian burger.
Oh, the hula burger. Okay. So
Hula
the people
burger.
watching, what do you? So for the people watching, what are your thoughts?
Okay, the first one is for Josha.
Nope, for me.
Oh, I forgot. That's in first one's for Laura.
Okay,
Oh, I forgot. Oops.
it's fine.
We got okay. Let's go. Another note for me.
Okay.
And we got another comment from Laura.
The hula burger is not coming back. Yeah, probably not. Even still, I like looking back at it, wondering what it could have been like. Actually, I've seen a few supermarkets that actually sell sliced pineapple that's round in order to be grilled. Since I have a grill, I might try making my own version if I can. Okay, next item. The chopped beef steak sandwich. Unless we have any more comments.
Nope, that's pretty much it. So we're heading to the next one.
Chopped beef steak sandwich. This one's interesting. Like to make pizza. This one was actually well received. I think it was made when McDonald's tried to cash in on Arby's and stuff like that was selling steak sandwiches. During its limited time, not only was it well received, but some of the people who actually took the taste test actually reported that, and I'm quoting here, it was the greatest sandwich to ever touch their lips. So the chopped beef steak sandwich was actually well received. The reason it failed is because, from what I heard, chopped beef steaks are processed different from burgers, so they had to bring in a whole different machine to have them made, which cost a bunch of money. And as a result, the chopped beef steak sandwich cost more than a Big Mac. And that's why not many people bought it. McDonald's tried adding a free dessert to get them to sell more, but even that failed. Anything you want to add, Josh?
Okay. For the chopped beef sandwich, you know what? I kind of know since I'm kind of a meat lover. Is the chop? It's like a version of a Philly cheesesteak, but it's different.
I think the meat might actually be thicker than a cheesesteak.
Yeah. Because it's supposed to be a beef flavor, but it's like a difference between a flat meat and a thick meat or a thin meat.
Yeah. So, what do you think? Should it be brought back? If so, what should be done different?
You know what? You could put a little bit of a barbecue sauce
Mm-hmm.
to make it more flavor.
Yeah, but you still have the price thing to overcome, because, like I said before, they can't be processed like burgers. They need a whole separate machine in order to make them, and and that costs a lot of money. So you'd have to be able to afford that without having to raise the price of the sandwich too much. How would you have any ideas on how to overcome that?
Okay. I give it a. The truth is, I like steak, but I'll give it a maybe.
Yeah, I'm giving it a maybe too. I think the only way you'd be able to overcome that problem is to look for a brand that makes those kind of machines that's cheaper. Like you don't want it to be too cheap. You don't want it to be so cheap that it breaks easily, but have it be cheaper than most alternatives, because a lot of time has passed since the beefsteak sandwich was around. So I think there might be companies that can make a machine cheaper than they did back then. So I'm giving it a maybe too.
Okay. Anyways, let's check out our response from our viewers.
Replace the sandwich buns with burger buns with barbecue sauce.
Looks like we got a one response from Lua.
Yep.
If you guys have any comments, feel free to share in the chat box below.
Yep.
Okay. If you guys have any more comments, if not, we'll be moving on to the final slide.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I'll wait while we get that set up.
Okay. I better stop sharing my screen for a minute.
Okay. And keep in mind, I'm not always sure. When I looked up a lot of these, I wasn't always sure that I was getting them all. There's bunch of things that I missed might pop up later. So if you do think of any McDonald's products that we missed, don't be afraid to tell us. It's the only way we'll know.
Oh, okay. No, down there.
Oh, and if you're wondering how I know so much about McDonald's, after I broke up with Blaze, I ended up eating there a lot. Yeah, so may have lost the person who understood me better than anyone, but I was able to drown my sorrows in chicken nuggies. Oh, and I saw a comment from Zane who said I got nothing. He was probably referring to the chopped beefsteak.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Here we go.
Okay,
Whoa.
last played.
Keep going.
Actually, like I said, I hope we get to do more of these because I said before how Burger King had some products that failed. It's kind of got me thinking now.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun. See. Okay, we got another one. We got another comment from Jarka. You know
Oh,
what? We're gonna get
and
we're gonna get that in a minute. We're going to get that in a minute.
oh, well, he brought up one that I forgot to mention: chicken fajitas. I forgot those existed. Probably gonna have to do a follow-up video in the future someday.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I will get to those. And he just spoiled two of the other things we were gonna talk about.
And that spoiler alert, intruder, spoiler alert. You'll be terminated. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Yeah, you said Terminated. Honestly, it would be kind of cool if we had Terminator characters on our
Like,
stream.
yeah, it'll be like I've been told. So I can't. I don't know how to do my own Schwarzenegger impression.
You are terminated.
Yeah. That's so funny. Okay, we're getting to the. Okay. Oops. Might take a while.
Okay.
Okay. And now, oh, you can do a good impression of Arnold. Okay. You know what, Zane? I'll hear your impression later on.
Hmm. And
Maybe, if you are busy or anything. Anyway, so moving on to our final.
final slide. Yep.
Here we go.
Okay. Where should we start?
Let's start with the Make Africa.
Oh boy, the Meg Africa. This is when I said that a lot of these stories had some really messed up things to tell. I don't know what happened. I don't really know what happened that brought the McAfrica into existence, but it's basically a sandwich made with Whopper meat and all the toppings. And the difference is that it's made on pita bread instead of a bun. The main reason it flopped and why it's interesting is because it actually got McDonald's a lot of backlash. When it came out, Africa was facing a drought and a poverty situation, and a lot of people got offended by the McAfrica. In order to make up for that, McDonald's decided to do a charity where each McAfrica sold, the money would be given to a charity to helping the people of Africa, which I think is actually genius. They re-released after the McAfrica was discontinued. They re-released it again, but it didn't stick around for long because it got just as much backlash. Anything you want to add, Josh?
Let's see. The Make Africa. Okay. The Make Africa. Looks like it's just so much just salad. Just a little bit of a meat patty, a little bit of a salad,
Yeah.
and a tomato.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's supposed to be African theming or not, but I could be wrong. So, what is that squeaking sound anyway?
So is my chair. Sorry about that.
That's fine. So the McAfrica, should it be brought back? If so, what should be done different? Josh, I'm gonna let you go first.
You know what, I think the Make Africa needs to be because we don't want this to be like a plain pita bread something from some kind of school menu,
Mm-hmm.
school lunch menu. It has to be. It needs to be a little bit more. It needs to be a little bit more flavor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because from what I've heard, it was basically a Whopper on pita bread. And anything else you think should be changed?
I think it's the salad because it has to put a little bit of ranch dressing.
Yeah, I think what I'd do differently, I think I would actually sell the McAfrica as it is because honestly, I think that looks pretty good. I think the only thing that needs to be changed is the name, because calling it the McAfrica and not even spelling Africa right is actually pretty offensive to a lot of people, especially for the time it came out, because Africa was facing hard problems when that happened, and they're still in bad position now. So I think the McAfrica can work, it just needs a different name.
Yep, like McPita or McPete for short, like pita bread. They call it McPete.
that is so cute. I could actually see them doing that. I'm not sure how many people would buy it, but we'd at least have the option.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything you want to add, or should we check the comments?
No, I give it a probably a maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything else you want to add, or should we check the comment section?
Let's go. Let's move on to the comment section. Okay, we got the first one from Laura.
Maybe the McAfrica should be brought back.
Okay, next. You know what? I Okay, let's move on to our next question. Next comment from
Okay.
Josha.
Never bring that back.
Okay, and now we got next one from Zane the Dark Warehog.
Okay. I'd say no to bring it back for obvious reasons.
Looks like both of
Either the name or someone doesn't like pita bread.
yeah. I think don't know much of it. I think it's the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably think it's the name.
Yeah.
Or maybe fan paper. Okay,
Yeah.
we are moving on. It's time to move in one. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off there.
I wasn't saying anything.
Okay, let's move in one along with the Mc hot dog.
Oh, the McHot dog. This one's actually kind of interesting because it came out right after the founder and maker of McDonald's died. He was against hot dogs because he stated there was no way to be able to see what's in them. I haven't been able to find a lot of reasons as to why the McHot dog failed, but honestly, for something as simple as a hot dog, you'd be surprised how easy it is to get one wrong. They've actually been reintroduced a lot of different times, and I hear Japan has even made their own version of a McChili dog. Well, if that ever comes into existence, it's going to be fun to see how Sonic reacts.
Yep.
Anything you want to say?
Yeah. You know what? I love hot dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it was a chili dog, I gotta agree with you. Sonic would be in a stream, would be like, heck yeah, chili dogs.
Yeah, we better hope it'd be good because it'd be interesting to see how Sonic would react to a bad chili dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what do you think? Should the McHot dog be brought back? If so, what do you think?
No,
If so, how?
Okay. The hot dog, because we don't want this to be like a bland dog, because it has to be like a little bit of excitement. It has to be a little bit of we can put cheese, a little bit of shredded cheese.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of agree with you. I think McDonald's does have the ability to make them taste differently. As for me, I'm gonna say no to the McHot dog. I don't really know what it is, but I just don't. I'm just not sure if I just don't. I just can't really see this becoming a success, huh? Especially since hot dogs are so popular that honestly you wouldn't even have to go to McDonald's. You could just heat one up and eat. You could just heat one up and eat it in a microwave. It's like the McStuffins. If you're going to McDonald's, you're most likely gonna order something that you can't make yourself. With hot dogs and pizza pockets, I can make those myself. Anything you want to add, or should we check the comments?
Okay, before check comments, I give it a maybe on this hot dog. Anyways, we are heading to the comic section from our viewers. Okay, the first one from Josha.
No, because respect the founder.
Okay. Next one from Laura.
Maybe like hot dog. I don't know.
Okay, next one from Zane the Dark Warehog.
It could work, so maybe.
Okay.
Okay, which one should we do next?
Let's start with the McLobster. Wait, what the heck is this?
The
Mc-
McLobster.
oh my god, looks like a. Hold up. I got a question there. What the heck is looks like a. Looks like something. Oh, what the heck? Oh my god. I'm
You're gonna have to be a
speechless.
little more specific.
I'm totally speechless because of what the hot dog look. It doesn't look appetizing at all.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay, the McLobster. This is another one that I think is seasonal because there are apparently a few McDonald's places that still sell it. Like in New England, there's some places that have the McLobster. I've actually seen a video of someone going through a drive-through and getting a McLobster, and he reported that it actually tastes like like a chicken salad sandwich, but with bits of lobster meat in it. The McLobster is basically what it sounds like. Lobster salad style meat between a hoagie bun with maybe a little bit of lettuce and some other vegetables. It's hard to tell what's in it. Anything you want to add before you give your opinion?
Okay. I got a question though. This one looks like a something. Looks like some kind of. Looks like a dog's dinner.
Kind of does. Then again, maybe that's just what lobster meat looks like.
In my opinion, I give it a no.
Yeah, I'm giving it a no too because with the McCrab, I at least have an idea, but I haven't had lobster in a really long time, so I'm not really sure how it tastes. And like I said before, seafood is one of those hit or miss things. So it's probably best to make the. If someone else likes to make lobster, that's okay. I can respect that. There are people who like lobster, but seafood is one of those things that I think that fast food places is probably best staying away from. And if there are people who still like to make lobster, maybe it's best to keep it seasonal.
Yeah.
So, anything else you want to add, or should we check the comments?
Let's check the comments because I have nothing to say about the McLobster. Okay. First one's by Laura.
I don't think the McLobster should be brought back.
I agree with Laura on that.
Yeah. Anyone else?
You guys have anyone else, or you have nothing to say? If not, it's fine. Then we should move on to the last item of the day.
Okay. The mixed soup. Okay. If no one else has anything to say, I'll start with that. The mixed soup. Not much to say about this one either. It's one of those that even though I haven't seen a lot of advertising or much reception for, I do actually know why it failed. Because McDonald's hardly even got creative with the mixed soup. When upon investigation, people found that it was just Campbell's soup placed into a styrofoam cup. So basically, McDonald's was advertising and trying to sell something that you could just get at stores. With the mixed stuffings and the McHot dog, they at least made them from scratch. The mixed soup was just taken from someone else's brand and resold. Anything you want to add, Josh?
Well, it's been a while since I had soup.
Yeah. Even the name is lacking imagination. Mixed soup? Is that the best you can do? Mighty Wings had a more creative name than that. Anything you want to add, or should we move? Or should we move on to the should it be brought back debate?
Okay, we're moving. Okay, let's move on to the debate.
Okay. Josh, what do you think? Should it be brought back? If so, what should be done different?
Okay, okay. The truth is, I love soup. I never had soup for a long time, but it needs to have the flavor, the spices.
Yeah, that coincidentally leads into what I was about to say. I think the mixed soup can work, but it needs to be done differently. For one, McDonald's needs to get off their butt and start from scratch on it. With the mixed soup, we need because like I said before about the McStuffins, I know that McDonald's has the ability to make their own flavors. Like maybe make their own broth and maybe add meat from their burgers. And you could even have them be 3 different flavors. Beef soup, chicken soup, from the chicken nuggets, or heck, even fish soup since they have fish fillet. McDonald's is capable of making an original soup flavor, so I think it can work. They just need to be creative and make it themselves, not get it from an already existing brand.
Yeah, I give it a maybe for the soup, and
Yeah. Yeah. So, anything you want to add, or should we check the comments?
okay. You know what? Before we check the comments, got one more thing to add is I never had soup. Let's say I could ask mom later if I can be able to have some soup.
Okay.
Anyways, let's move on to
Yeah.
the comments.
Yeah, I also want to point out that soup isn't even that hard to make. So the fact that McDonald's wasn't able to make it themselves just shows how I tempted to say desperate, but that doesn't seem like something McDonald's would be known for. Okay, what do the comments say?
Okay, first one from Jarka.
No soup at all, lol. No to the soup. Not for the soup, okay.
Okay, looks like we got three no's
Alright.
I guess that's pretty much it. I want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in episode 6. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Thank you for having me here. If you want to see more of our stuff, check out Josh's other videos and check out my channel with the link in the description. Check us out on Odyssey. We'll be posting stuff there that probably won't be on YouTube. And again, thank you for watching, and hopefully we'll get to do this again because Shadow brought up Jarka brought up the fajitas. So I'm probably going to have to do a follow-up, and I keep finding more stuff that McDonald's tried but failed at. And like I said before, that whole Burger King flop failure burrito got me thinking, maybe we can do more videos like this.
Anyways, I want to say you guys have been a fantastic audiences. And I hope I can entertain you guys with more cool stuff in the future.
Yep. If you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe. It helps Josh out, and I'm sure he'd love to make more for you. And I'd love to be on more streams.
And don't forget to check out one of my community tabs.
Until next time, thank you for having me on the show. It's been fun working with you, and And thank you all for watching. Silver out, chaos, control!
Guys, I better go too. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, Josha out. Oops, I forgot to end the stream. Once again, until next time, Josha out.